Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm having a slow start to the day. I'm still extremely tired, so I was up at 6:30 with Karis, making sure that she got out and off to school, but I went back to bed and had to sleep. I was so wobbly. But that's to be expected. I'm going to be really tired through this process. But today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you what creams I'm using and how I'm going to prepare for my big adventure today. Today, I'm going out. Yes, I'm going out. It's happening. I have a list and I'm going to the grocery store. I'm very excited about it because I'm so loopy and forgetful, and I'll get there and I'll immediately get very tired. So I'll have to keep my phone right in front of me and make sure that I've got my list. But I wanted to show you a couple of things that I'm going to do for myself, just to make my outsides match how happy I am on the insides. And for me, that is a lot to do with skincare. It's a lot to do with pretty makeup and that kind of thing. So I also got this new tool. I did some research, and I wake up in the morning and I look swollen and puffy, and I do have a lot of time in the morning to get myself put together. There's no question about that for the time being, but this is something you could do at night or part of your morning ritual. Now it's jade and it's cool. So I've been it's almost like a massager for your face. So you roll it, and what it does, I think it was like 12 bucks or something. It was super cheap. And there's so many different versions of it, but you can roll it on your face. Now, I'm really still swollen here. This skin is not bothering me at all. I mean, I'm obviously very gentle with it, but it does not hurt when I touch it. It's not like my neck. So I can go over it very gently. And I'm gonna try to roll away some of this swelling in there, because you know what? I don't really think that there's a need for me to have one big gigantic puffy eye when I go out this morning. Now, I'm a little bit nervous because people usually just stare at me with their mouth open, and it's not the kind of stares I like getting. So I really make an effort, it's just part of my nature, to make other people feel better about their experience. So I just kind of say it's okay, you know, I'm perfectly fine. But prime example, yesterday I went out very briefly, and I had at least 4 people come up and touch my shoulder and go, oh my God, has someone hurt you? Or, you know, that kind of thing. And that's actually the only thing that's really stressful about me going out to the store today. But I've got to show you, I've got my outside clothes on. Oh my God, it's so exciting. And you have to see this shirt. I have to stand up for you to see all of its glory. I got it at Winners. It's a sweatshirt, but it's me. It's got these wings here that, I mean, it's just so me. It's like frilly, kind of a dressed up version of a very casual sweatshirt. And the material is really soft. It was 20 bucks at Winners. I couldn't resist. So this is what I'm going to be wearing today, and I'm pretty excited about it, as you can see. So when I washed my face this morning, I used the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts, which I've shown you many times, and it is doing phenomenal work. It not stings here, everything stings here a little bit, but really not that much. It's very good. So then I haven't put any products or anything on this part of my face, and I actually have not touched any of this either. But what I did do, I bought a new mask about a month ago, and I haven't been able to use it, obviously. So this one's called Fresh Rose Face Mask, and it's infused with real rose petals, hydrates, and tones. So I used that on this side of my face this morning, just after I washed this. And I can tell you, I love the smell of roses. It actually reminds me of my grandmother. My grandmother used to say I was her biggest fan. Or no, she was my biggest fan too. I guess it goes both ways. She used to call me her little rosebud. And I would have a bath. I remember come out in my towel, and my grandmother would say to me, "Oh, Honours, you're just my little rosebud." And so that really has always stayed with me. My grandmother was pretty violent. She was an alcoholic, and she was quite mean to my mother, which was very difficult for me when I was growing up. It hurt me to see my mother hurt so badly with her verbal diarrhea, and every time she was drunk. But she just favored me and just spoiled me rotten when I was a very small girl. So I always remember the rose, and I love that it has such a good memory. And you can see it is the rose face mask, and inside, guess what? Rose petals. And the smell is amazing. So I did use it, but my face is not feeling really hydrated. It's actually feeling pretty dry. So I think this is more of an emotional face mask rather than a very well working face mask. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to put some cream on my face. I'll do the right side of my face with my good soothing cream, and we'll do that first. Now I'm going to be putting on quite a bit because I'm going outside. Not only do I want to protect it just on the when I'm indoors, but especially if I'm going outside, I'm really worried about it in the sun. Obviously, I cannot have any sun damage to this exposed skin, so I'm just going to be really slathering it all on and underneath my eye too, because hopefully it'll make my eye feel a little bit better. I remembered you, haha. Can't fool me today. This must be a very, very deep scab, because I'm quite surprised it's still there. Now for the cream, I'm not going to be putting anything here or here, just a little bit here, because what I don't want to do is have my, it's so disgusting, and it hurts so badly. When you put cream on and you put the material on your skin, and then with the coat on top of it, my clothing actually sticks to my scabs and pulls them off. I've done that once in 2010, 2011, learned my lesson. I'll never do it again because it was actually so painful. My whole chest was covered in sores, and I just put a liberal amount of some really great cream on, and it was a disaster, and I ended up ruining the shirt I was wearing. So this video might be a little bit long, so if you're not interested in seeing what kind of makeup I'm going to be putting on today, you can go over and check out my other videos that are a little bit shorter, but this one is going to be a little bit longer because I want to show you the process and how much fun I'm going to have by going outside today. I'm going to put a little of that right on my mouth too. Can't hurt. And this stuff, you know what? I'm so happy with the scent. I'm so happy with the texture. I'm really happy it soaks right in too. The only thing, if I could change anything, it would be the color. I mean, when you're walking around and your kid says to you, is that the right color on your face? What's happening there? And then you have to say, no, Kiki, it's the cream. Mommy's not turning green. She's like, oh, okay, good. That would be bad. So the next thing I'm going to do, I wanted to try some new products by Tatcha. So I got this beautiful little, it's a little tester. Thank goodness I only got a tester. And it's the Tatcha, and it's the water cream. It's really, I'm going to use it for daytime, but I'm really not going to, I won't be buying it again. It's very, very light, and for people who have oily skin or just normal skin, but for people like me who are so dry, I just literally cannot walk around without piles of cream on my face. It just, my face feels, and my lips too. I always have to have something on my lips. They feel dry. So whether it's a gloss, at home I wear lip balm all day long. I put lip balm on in the middle of the night because my lips are dry after I'm drinking my water. So because my lips are feeling a little bit, a little bit rough, I'm going to be using, these are Revlon, these two Revlon guys. They're just lip balm. So this one is a Revlon, it's called Revlon Kiss. My gosh, I need to wear my glasses. Exfoliating balm. And so what it does, it just has, it's a really nice little formula where it has little granules. So it's a little, when you have to put a little bit of pressure on your lips to get it on, and what it does, it exfoliates them really nicely. Not that I'm going to be wearing fancy lipstick today, because I'm certainly not, but I'm just going to put that on and let that rest for a bit, because I really want to have smoother lips, and so I can choose if I'm wearing a lipstick today. I might just put glitter all over the side of my face, my eyes, fix this crazy bun, put a hat on, and just go for it. I'm pretty excited to go to the grocery store. So the next thing I'm going to do is I always put on these illuminating creams. I don't wear a foundation. I don't know why I don't. It's not something that's comfortable on my face. I think that I'm just too dry, or I don't know, maybe I can't be bothered to put it on, and it looks like too much makeup. I like wearing a lot of makeup, but having like foundation on my face really bothers me. And I broke a nail. Anyway, so I put on these L'Oreal True Match, and it's the Lumi, and it comes out like this. It's so pretty on my face. So there. And I pop it on, and I just put it on. You can put on all the high points of your face. So I'm going to, hopefully, as I'm leaving the house, I'm not going to look like I'm dying. I like to look like a little bit fresh, a little bit alive, you know, feeling. I'm going to put my eyebrows on. I'm going to put my lips on, and just try to handle. It's actually one of the hardest parts about this process. I was talking to my son last night, and you know, he's such a wonderful kid. He's an amazing kid, and he's out on his own, and he's, you know, working hard at a job, and, you know, making a lot of progress, and I'm just so very proud of him. But it was interesting. I said, have you watched any of Mommy's videos? And he said, well, Sammy watches them, and she tells me about them. And he said, I can't watch you because it hurts me to see you like that. Which, you know, it's I have to be a little bit more aware. So, you know, I want to send kisses to my mom, and Jesse and Dakota and Jonas and Kiki for, you know, watching my videos and getting through them, because it's really hard for them to see me, you know, dealing with this face. So I put on, see how nice and shiny, like, it's not shiny, but you know, just a little glow. Like I look, oh, hi, I'm fresh and a little bit alive, not too bad. I'm going to put on my lash serum. It helps to rebond my lashes together, so I'll do that. And it's really nice. I love my lashes. I'm going to see Jay on Friday, and I'm super excited about it because this whole process, looking at my face, I can concentrate on my nice long lashes and not on all of my scabs. So I just do a little serum, and I always brush my lashes. It does get a little interesting when I'm swollen. It's certainly not the easiest thing, but I keep doing it because I like to take very good care of them. I'm very picky about taking care of my face, especially when I'm going through treatment. And then I'm trying this this really great new eyebrow gel. It's from Anastasia. Oh my God, to read this thing, honestly. It's Anastasia from Beverly Hills, and it is the blonde tinted brow gel. And it's blonde. It is quite blonde. And I love it because I don't like the big carved in eyebrows. I've tried it. I think I look ridiculous in them and I'm too old. But I don't want the spots in the middle of my eyebrow to be there. I want my eyebrow to actually extend down by the corner of my eye. And I like to have a little color because I do have gray hair in my eyebrows now, which, I mean, is just so wonderful. I mean, don't we all need, absolutely, to have gray hair in our eyebrows? Like, why? Why? It's not necessary. And I was telling my mother, she was giggling, she's like, you're really fighting this aging process. And the thing is, you know, I'm really comfortable with myself right now. Like, I'm comfortable emotionally. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling very good about myself. And so I wanted to show exactly on the outside how I feel on the inside. So when I wear glitter, you know I'm in a good mood. Like, here I am. So I've been growing out. I have not done anything to my eyebrows in months and months and months, and I'm not going to. I want them to grow out and be big and huge like they used to be. So I'm not sure that I'll ever get that effect, but for now, this is working out quite nicely. So look, I just look like I have an eyebrow. It's, compared to the other one, looks great. So, and this is easy for me. Eyebrows, doing eyebrows, I've watched Karis do eyebrows, and she does them like she's applying lipstick. She's so good at it, and I suck, just to put it plainly. I just do. So me having this like little wand is exactly like putting on mascara, except I'm just applying it to my eyebrows. And I put it a little bit darker and try to extend these here. And I follow the line, and I use the tip just so I can make a little false, just pretend I have, oh look, I have now a pretend eyebrow. Oh my God, fantastic. See, it's the small things in life that make me happy, honestly. My shirt, my outdoor activities today. And the last thing that I'm going to show you, because I know this is a really long video, but since my skin looks really nice and radiant over, see, I love this and I love this. There is another product that I use religiously, and it's the NYX pore filler. I don't know why as we get older that our pores become giant holes in our face. Like, I don't understand how that needed to be a problem. I can deal with all kinds of issues, but like, really, do I have to have craters in my face? Like, that's not nice. So all I do before I go out, because I really dislike the look of them, I push in this NYX pore filler everywhere I feel like I've got big giant pores. And you know what? It works like a charm. It's also very smoothing, so you can actually put it underneath your eyes and it will fill in the lines a little bit if you are wearing a foundation or if you're wearing any kind of face makeup. You can put this on anywhere on your face. Like I've missed a big spot up here. Way up here I get massive pores. So you know I'm excited to go outside when I'm getting makeup on for the grocery store. Go Honoure. So I also have I put that on, and now I think all I'm gonna do is put on just a little bit of highlight right here and maybe underneath my eye here and eye here. Can't hurt, right? You know what? If it's too extravagant for people at the grocery store, you know, too bad. I'm gonna make myself feel like $1,000,000, and I'm going to just absolutely have a great time while I'm there. Come home and immediately have a nap. But this is I love this, the Stila. Oh, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's like velvet. It's so, so, so beautiful. So I was actually gonna try to put it there. So I'll just use my finger to run it across here. And I put it right in here because there's really big, big dark spots now. So I'm rubbing and rubbing it in. I like to put it in the hollows here. And I think I'm gonna choose a lighter one from under my eyes. And there's, you can layer up your, you can always layer up all of your highlight. I mean, it's not a big deal, especially if you use a setting spray afterward. Okay, so this is Master Holographic by Maybelline. Let's see. And it is just, oh, look at that. Can you see? So this is definitely going to show up. Now I use my finger, but this one I can also use a very nice fluffy brush for it to have a nice effect. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna look so glittery when I go outside. This is like way too much for the drugstore and the grocery store, but I'm excited. See, I put a little over here. That's too big for, and I'll get another brush, and that can go over, just over my eyebrows. Don't my eyebrows look lovely? Once you have the right color, oh my gosh. You know, I was looking into microblading, and I was thinking, you know, I don't know, something about it, it freaks me out. And what if I don't like my eyebrows? And what if something goes wrong? And so I just decided I would just use makeup to have pretend eyebrows every time I go out. I'm fine with that. Okay, so a little bit up here, just to brighten up my eye area. And I'll do a little bit on the other side. Not too much because it's kind of swollen. It's kind of ridiculous, but you know what? Who cares, right? Now, look at all that sparkle. I don't know if it's picking up on, oh, it's just, oh, gorgeous. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Do you know what else, where else I put on all my sparkle? I always put sparkle on my tattoo. I love this tattoo so much. I love the transgender flag colors. Like this is an homage to transgender flag. I have the same angel wings as my baby boy, and all of their names splashed up on my arm, and I'm very happy. And I put sparkly stuff on it all the time. Yeah, so the last thing I'm going to do, I am going to set my face over here with two things. First, I'm going to do like a dewy finish from NYX. I'm obviously going to cover up the parts of my face that I do not want to spray. So here it goes. There. And it's nice. It sets everything, gives my skin a nice dewy glow. And the last thing I need to do is just choose a lipstick. And I'm not choosing a bold lipstick, but I think I'm going to be using the Sugar. These are the mini Sugar minis, where it's a lip balm. Look at that color. So I'm going to use this. Now the other one that I put on to exfoliate has really worked. So just put this on. There.